Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we discuss a 2021 update of a model originally launched in 2016. This is the Patek Philippe World Time Flyback Chronograph, reference 5930P-001, the first platinum example of this watch. It is 39.5 millimeters in diameter by 13.1 millimeters thick, and from lug to lug, 48.2 millimeters with a 21 millimeter spacing between the lug. And because this is a modern platinum Patek Philippe, we have a top-grade Vesselton diamond between the lugs to remind you it is platinum, not steel, not titanium, not white gold. We'll throw the watch on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. You can see it is fairly large for a Patek Philippe dress watch. I'd recommend it for a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference or larger. It's not thick, and with a sloped bezel, it will slide underneath the cuff, but being quite wide and physically massive, I recommend, again, a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference or larger. Taking a look at the hardware and the software, you can see the strap is a brand new Patek Philippe factory strap in outstanding condition. Calfskin on the bottom, large rectangular scale alligator leather on the top. It's got a gloss finish. It has a folded edge, a monotone stitch, a little bit of bolstering to give it volume. And then you can see a little pull tab is used on each side. This is a common practice with Patek today. These pull tabs allow you to remove the strap from the case without tools. We have the Calatrava cross, the symbol of the brand, on the exterior of the single fold matching platinum deployant clasp. Taking a quick look at the case, it is dramatic. The lugs are broad, arcing. You can see they have a little bit of a concave profile. They have a bevel on their edge. They're all of high polish along with the case, and they're dramatically stepped out from the case band. So this watch has a lot of presence on the wrist. You can see that the pushers for the chronograph are vintage-inspired rectangular profile, satinated on their top, their back, and as you can see on their side, but polished on their outer face. And we have the Calatrava cross on the crown. On the dial, we have a Louis Cotier-style world time system, long used by Patek Philippe. Cotier devised the system of a rotating 24-hour reference ring, and then reference cities representing the primary time zones of the world. And as far back as the 1930s, Patek Philippe used the Cotier system. The timepiece here includes a later development, which allows you to step the local hour hand, and that in turn indexes your reference city. You put your reference city up at the top, and so for example, you can see that right now it is almost 10 a.m. in Bangkok, Thailand. Now, you can also see at the same time that it is 6 o'clock, almost evening, in Anchorage, Alaska, and that's how it works. The world has more than 24 time zones, but the 24 principal time zones are represented by this green on silver white printed reference ring. Now you can see that the watch can also be adjusted somewhat independently, as we have the ability to make changes without moving the reference ring, and that's all done through the crown. The watch is somewhat sporty, being a flyback chronograph, so you can reset and restart the chronograph without actually first stopping it. I'll take a quick look here. The watch does have luminescence. Not a lot, but enough. The hands, as well as the indices, are made of 18-karat white gold, so over time they will not tarnish and oxidize. You can see that the reference ring, the 24-hour ring, it has a blue half and it has a silver white half, and that lets you know, roughly speaking, where it is day and night. Moving inboard, we have a true rose lathe guilloche pattern, so this is done reductively by hand guilloche, as it's known, and then it's green lacquered to give it that glossy, verdant green color. We also have a Patek Philippe nameplate right at center. It is a lot of fun to play with the watch, and again, as a travel time complication, it does all the math for you. Turning this watch over, we have a version of the caliber 28-520 that originally debuted on the 5960 and the 5980 Nautilus chronograph in 2006. So, tech specs. It is a column wheel vertical clutch chronograph, which means that you get crisp feel to the column wheel. rather than a less well-defined cam system. So column wheel, very traditional, and you get a vertical clutch, which is not as traditional. It's a more modern system. There's no play in a vertical clutch, so when you start the chronograph, there's no jump. Now, of course, it's also a flyback, so you can reset and restart without stopping it first. But one of the nice things about the vertical clutch is that you'll note when the chronograph's not running, the dial is fairly still. Because of the vertical clutch, there's no additional play in the system, no additional wear and tear, so you can leave the chronograph running full-time. All of this is water-resistant to 30 meters. You can see we have a Gyromax-style free-sprung balance. This is something Patek first implemented in the early 50s. It allows for precise adjustment of the balance, in this case in 6 positions, and it makes for greater shock resistance. It beats away at 8 beats per second, and it has an anti-magnetic silicone Spiromax hairspring to give the watch greater resilience against magnetism. All of this pivots on 38 joules. It is unidirectional automatic winding with ceramic rotor bearings for maximum efficiency and low maintenance. It has a 55-hour power reserve, and because it has a number of features such as the Patek Philippe seal, 6-position adjustment, free-sprung balance, and silicone hairspring, it is guaranteed to run no worse than -3 + 2 seconds per day from the factory, and it is beautifully finished as you would expect of a Patek Philippe movement. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.